Subbucks, it's your boy JZDN2411. We're gonna do content day out 3. It's an SCR this time. Let's get into it. We are at Lynn by the Sea, and I'm going to run because there's an Stepford. Oh no, it's gone. Shit. Well, that went well. Anyways, we are at Lynn by the Sea, aka King's Cross in real life. And we're gonna be traveling around today, innit? At 6:15. Dude's Nuggets. I do not know what that means, but that's just going to be a failure. I became Stephen He in the song. We are at Lynn by the Sea. Wait, no. We're at Lynn by the Sea. We're at Lynn by the Sea Station, York Way. Otherwise known as King's Cross Station, York Way. Don't push me. Don't wanna have a kick up the soup beans. Who named themselves Leeds and Bradford? Who the fuck does that? And here is the city centre of Lynn by the Sea. But however, the sea is nowhere to be found. Oh well. Welcome to Lynn by the Sea. This train has 7 coaches. First class.
Your attention, please.
Oh.
The 1901 service from Stepford Central has been cancelled.
Oh shit.
This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Oh, there we go. Alright, when's our next train? Well, next train. Our next train is in 2 minutes. It's a connect. That both connects. Alright, we can take any train. I do not give a fuck. Welcome to Lynn by the Sea, fam. This was the one that got cancelled. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's at 7 o'clock. That's in about 40 odd minutes, so I wouldn't recommend. Anyways, I'm gonna explore the station for a bit until yeah, that bit seems very odd, doesn't it? We're not gonna talk about that one. Securing our service.
Approaching platform 7 terminates here. This train
Shit, where's
is the
platform
service
7?
from Leighton West.
Oh, man's the Leighton West. Okay. That's a platform 7, you know. Ooh, is that a 707? We got a 707. Come on. Still got a little bit more. Come on. There you go.
This is Lynn by the Sea. This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us
Please
today.
tell me you're gonna turn around. Please tell me you're gonna turn around. If you are, I can get in first class.
Your attention, please.
Oh, another one got cancelled.
The 1843 service
Yes.
from Newry has been cancelled.
Okay, I'm not gonna actually go to
A member of the train crew being unavailable.
I'm not actually gonna go to Leighton West because that station's very
Train
small.
now approaching.
Oh shit.
Platform 11 terminates here.
Okay, well we got to see another train, but we got on this
The
one
train
first.
now standing at platform 7 is the 1823 Stepford Connect.
So we're
service
here right
to
now.
Leighton West.
I was gonna go to Leighton West.
Calling at North Shore
Starry Lock, West Wyvern,
Let's interchange at West Wyvern.
Wester Coast, Faymere, Edgemead,
And here we are.
Leighton West.
Here we
This
go.
train is formed of 5 coaches.
Here we go. Yes, baby.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. We will be calling at North Shore, Starry Lock, West Wyvern, Millcastle, Wester Coast, Faymere, Edgemead, and Leighton West. The next station is North Shore.
It was an express. I'm gonna be silent, just let the view be. Unless if I want to speak. Why did this guy called Neo65 say come to Leighton Stepford Road? Gamers here! Yeah baby yeah! Yeah baby yeah! Yeah baby yeah 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 yeah.
We will shortly be arriving at North Shore. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Man to North Shore.
Starry Lock, West Wyvern, Millcastle, Wester Coast, Faymere, Edgemead, and Leighton
This is
West.
221.
This train is formed of 5 coaches.
This is North Shore. This train is for Leighton West. The next station is Starry Lock.
Oh my god, the door shut fucking fast. Well, we don't get off just yet. We got another fucking 221.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. The next station is Starry Lock.
Oh no, it's the creepy one. It's the creepy. I remember seeing one of the pictures of some random fucking creepy yellow puppet in one of those buildings.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
West Wyvern, Millcastle, Wester Coast, Faymere, Edgemead, and
We're going West Wyvern. You know, I'm not even gonna say the rules to game because this guy is not fucking listening to me. Yes, I am.
We will shortly be arriving at West Wyvern. Please mind the gap
West
between the train
Wyvern.
and the platform.
West Wyvern. Oh my god, it's a church.
Stepford Connect.
Oh,
Service
across
to
66.
Leighton West. Calling at Milcastle, Westercoast, Faymere, Edgemead.
Let
and
me know.
Leighton West.
Let me know
is
if you
formed
run
of
away.
5
No,
coaches.
think about it. And if you want it. Oh, I'm joking. Can I get off?
This is West Wyvern. This train is for Leighton West. The next station is Milcastle.
We met James. Time to watch this guy depart. I have 291.
The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
We do not need to get back home. Actually, you know what? I'll decide the trains.
Welcome on board the Stepford Connect service to Leighton West. We will be calling at Mil...
Where do you think Lima is? Fast lover.
Platform 2 for the 1833 Stepford Express. Service to Stepford Central via Benton. Calling at
They just
Edgemead,
skipped the stop.
Leighton
They
City.
just skipped.
Leighton, Stepford Road, Benton, St Helens Bridge, and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 10 coaches. First class is located at the middle of the train. Platform 4 for the 1833 32, Stepford Connect, service to Leighton West. Calling at Millcastle, Westercoast, Faymere, Edgemead, and Leighton West. This train is formed of 5 coaches. Your attention, please. The 1851 Stepford Connect service to Lynn by the Sea has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
And let me check the timetable. How are we this famous, guys? I do not know. Let me know. Let me know.
Your attention, please. The 1840 Stepford Connect service to Lynn by the Sea has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
I literally did. Ding dong. Oh yes, platform 3. Welcome to West Wyvern. We're gonna wait 3 more minutes. Yeah, because everything's about free. Free stuff. Free that. You literally have the name. Actually, no, that's 6. You have 6, my bad. Yeah, everything's free here. Did you run away? Wait, Kai? Kai? Dumb cat. Where is the guy called? Where is Dumb Cat?
The train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand back from the platform edge.
Hey! Kai Havertz! Kai Havertz, bro.
Your attention, please. The 1840 Stepford Express service to Lynn by the Sea has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
I swear I remember this guy. Yo, I swear I remember this guy. Bro, why is everyone joining? What the fuck? This game. This game, man. This game.
Your attention, please. The 1854 Stepford Express service to Lynn by the Sea has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Still waiting at West Wyvern, bro. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. New record, bro. 9 people. 9 people. 9 people, man. This is going well.
The train now approaching platform 4 terminates here.
A 390! A 390! There's a 390, boy! There's a 390! Bro. Dang. A bloody 390. That's the rarest train you can get in this game. The 390. I mean, well, it's not rare. I mean, it kind of is, though, because it's 1,000 Robux. Dang. How many coaches is this?
This is West Wyvern. This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
The train now approaching platform 3 terminates here. This train is the service from Leighton City. The train now standing at platform 4 is the 1843 Stepford Express service to Stepford Central via Morganstown. Calling at Edgemead, Leighton City.
First class,
Leighton,
please.
Stepford Road, Morganstown, Ellesmere Junction, and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. First class is located at the rear of the train.
'11 coach 390 to Stepford Central, guys. Here we go. This might be a little bit of a long one, but it's going to be absolutely alright. It took us that long. The next station is...
This is West Wyvern. This train terminates here. All change, please.
The next station
Thank you
is
for travelling with us today.
Edgemead.
Your attention, please. The 1849 Stepford Express service to Newry Harbour has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable. The train now approaching platform 3 terminates here. This train is the service from Westercoast.
The trains are coming, the trains are coming, the trains are coming, the trains are coming, trains are coming, the trains are coming, trains are coming, the trains are coming, the trains are coming, the trains are... I'm in first class, mate. Who checks do you know?
This is West Wyvern.
Welcome on
This train
board this
terminates
Stepford
here.
Express
All
service
change,
to
please.
Stepford Central.
Thank you for travelling with us
We
today.
will call at Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Morganstown, Ellesmere Junction, and Stepford Central. The next station will be Edgemead.
The train now standing at platform 3 is the 1846 Stepford Connect service to Leighton City. Calling at Milcastle, Milcastle Racecourse, Westercoast, Famere, Edgemead, and Leighton City. This train is formed of 5 coaches. Platform 2 for the 1845 Stepford Express service to Stepford Central via Benton. Calling at Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford Road, Benton, St Helens Bridge.
We are busy actually, so we can't. Bob the Builder, he's a builder. Bob the Builder, oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, this train is very great. Should we go off the terminus or should we the stop? He did that. Yes, I am.
Platform edge.
Because that stinks, man. Stinks. Man said Ellesmere Junction is also like.
Please stand back from the platform edge.
Hi. Hi. The game is has run a party.
We will shortly be arriving at Edgemead. Change here for trains to Rayleigh Bay.
I said gated.
Please mind the gap
Now
between
I
the
said
train and the
Z.
platform.
Chris Gamer 76, I can confirm that you are embarrassing people. Yeah, we're not getting off here yet.
This is Edgemead. This train is for Stepford Central. The next station will be Leighton City.
Ding 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 ding.
Welcome on board this Stepford Express service to Stepford Central. The next station will be Leighton City. We will shortly be arriving at Leighton City. Change here for trains to Leighton West. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
It's still fucking winter despite it being March right now. This guy is role-playing and I like it. I like it.
This is Leighton City. This train is for Stepford Central. The next station will be Leighton Stepford Road.
Jack stops. Man said stop. He said stop. He said stop. He said stop. He fumbles, boys. This could be the end of his career. He just fucked up. He fucked up. This Darth can end him right now. Man's a racist.
Welcome on board this Stepford Express service to Stepford Central. We will shortly be arriving at Leighton Stepford Road. Change here for trains to Stepford Airport Central.
Leighton
Please
Stepford
mind the gap between the
Road.
train and the platform.
Morganstown. Calling at Morganstown, Ellesmere Junction, and Stepford Central. This train is formed of 11 coaches. First class is located at the rear of the train.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Stepford Victoria. The next.
Who the fuck's Livy Lollipops 123? Door.
This is
Excuse me.
Leighton
The door.
Stepford Road. This train
What?
is
Move. I hate you. Leighton Stepford Road. Oh my fucking goodness. To platform 1. To platform 1. Platform 1. Carlisle's platform 1. We're getting on the air link.
This is Leighton Stepford Road. This train terminates here. All change, please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
He shut the doors on us.
Express service to Stepford Central. The next station will be Benton.
Well, that express just cut us off.
Welcome on board this Airlink
Service
service
to
to Airport Terminal 3. We will call at Watermewton, Stepford Airport Central, Airport Terminal 2, and Airport Terminal 3. The next station will be Watermewton.
The next stop is Water Newton.
We will shortly be arriving at Watermewton. Please mind the gap between the train
Man
and
said
the platform.
Water Newton now.
Due to a short platform,
Oh.
the doors in the rear coaches will not open at this station. Please move forward to leave the train.
A member of the train crew being unavailable. Platform 4 for the 1858 Airlink service to Airport Terminal 3 via Stepford Airport Central. Calling at Stepford Airport Central, Airport Terminal 2 and Airport Terminal 3. This train is formed of 10 coaches. First class is located at the middle of the train.
Waterline! The worst advert ever.
This is Water Newton.
You stupid.
This train is for Airport
Oh shit! I
Terminal
forgot to sit
3.
down. Oh
the next
shit! I forgot to put
station
Now
will
TV on.
be Stepford Airport Central.
I swear you will never see anything like this ever again.
Put your best face forward. Soccer Special, sponsored by Gillette Labs.
Drink it. Just a quote.
Welcome on board this Airlink service to Airport
Why are you saying
Terminal 3.
things?
Welcome along.
The next station will be Stepford Airport Central.
It should be a more straightforward night for Arsenal and Aston Villa. PSG now await Villa in the quarterfinals if they finish the job against Bruges, while the meeting with one of the Madrid clubs will be Arsenal's reward for their record.
I didn't even know it's a fucking.
At the Emirates tonight. There are more games in the Championship too this evening. Leeds United looking to take back the top spot.
Oh wait, there's the one left.
Every Championship game here on Gillette Soccer Special. Tonight, we're in the company of
Oh.
Tim Sherwood,
Oh my god, look how big the moon is. Oh.
And so, Champions League, then there it goes. Liverpool and Arsenal and Villa, Premier League's last remaining in the competition. And tonight's early game is in France. Lille will never won the Big Cup time. Drew 1-1 in the first leg, of course. Took a lead in their home leg tonight through that man David. What a tournament he's having. 9 Champions League goals for him now. Bit of a woodsy moment though in the Dortmund goal for Red October, straight to his legs. But Dortmund are level.
Standard.
Penalty, the former Liverpool man, levelling early in the second half. So it's 1-1 on the night. It's 2-2 on aggregate with. Then at 8, it is surely just a formality for Arsenal at the Emirates against PSV after that 7-1 win in Eindhoven last year. Aston Villa's advantage is not quite as emphatic in their game with Bruges, but they have that
Oh.
healthy.
Oh
3-1
shit, it
thanks
glitched.
to the late goals in Belgium and in the Madrid derby, with who were 2-1 up from the first leg at the Bernabeu. Atletico, though, haven't lost a home knockout game for 28 years. Can they turn the tie around?
About Terminal 2. Oh my god, MMCs, 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 MMCs,
Let's
MMCs.
bring you some team news, shall we, from the 2 Premier League
I'll
teams.
be
We'll start
driving.
at Villa Park.
Yeah,
This is the 11
yeah,
that Unai Emery hopes will seal the deal
I'll be
against Bruges and book their
driving.
place in the
Yeah,
quarterfinals tonight. It shows
yeah,
3
yeah.
changes from the first leg in Belgium.
Your
Both
attention,
I'm gonna get on the
please.
waterline.
Matty Cash is in,
The
Ian Matson is in,
1906
Dean and Disassi
Airlink
drop out, and
service to
Boubacar Kamara
Leighton,
also comes into
Stepford
the heart of
Road
midfield.
has been
Leon Bailey, who
cancelled.
got the scoring start
This
a week
is
ago,
due to
drops to
a
the
member
bench.
of the train
Emi
crew
Martinez
being
is fit to start
unavailable.
despite missing the Premier League win over Brentford at the weekend. Rashford starts again with 3-time Champions League winner Marco Asensio, who got the 3rd goal a week ago, on the bench. Bruges, by the way, unchanged from the first leg, so Mignolet is in goal again. And as for Arsenal, the tie effectively over, and Chelsea to come in the Premier League on Sunday. Mikel Arteta makes some changes, 6 from the first leg. Start for Ben White, his 150th appearance for the club at right back. Kivior partners Gabriel at centre back.
You literally are
Lewis
going
Skelly
to
starts there again.
afterwards.
Declan Rice keeps his place. Jorginho comes in, so too Zinchenko. Kieran Tierney with a start in a front three, we think, on the left side of that attack. Marino, once again, is the man down the middle, and Raheem Sterling gets the start tonight. Timber,
165.
Saliba, Odegaard, Partey, Nwaneri, and Trossard, the players to drop to the bench for Arsenal this evening. And we will look ahead to both of those ties very shortly. We're going to start with Liverpool
fucking
and their
name.
exit last night. The tournament favourites beaten on penalties by PSG after 120 end-to-end minutes at Anfield. The first time in their history they've lost a European tie, Liverpool, after winning the first leg away from home. Tim, let me start with you. I mean, over those 2 legs, do you think the best team went through?
I think it was pretty close. I think over the first leg was pretty much one-sided. Alisson was absolutely outstanding to keep them in the tie, but they just find a way, Liverpool, of winning, even when they're not playing well, and they managed to do that. I thought last night was pretty much even game, ebbed and flowed, and I don't think it was as one-sided as the first leg. I think Liverpool might have edged it last night, but in the second period of extra time, I thought they come on strong, PSG.
Because the stats we're showing on screen now suggest complete dominance pretty much by PSG. I mean, more than double the number of shots, 18 shots on target to 4 over the 2 legs, total possession, but it was closer than that.
Yeah, well, this is over both legs.
It's over both legs,
The
yeah.
first leg was a one-sided football match. Where they were absolutely magnificent. I was shocked by how good they was in that first leg. I've sat on here and done Champions League over the last few seasons, and I've done PSG, and we've always
Good
had
for
them
you, I
to and
didn't
fro.
fucking
I've always
ask.
stood up and said they never win it. This team will never win it. They're not a team. They're a group of superstars, or they got 3 superstars. They don't throw passengers out of position. They win that ball back better than most teams I've seen.
Who
Well,
the
certainly
fuck
this season. I can't
names
remember a
that?
team I've seen
Who the
them get
fuck
the ball back
names
as
that?
quick as them now.
So, like, who
they're
the
so
hell
electric
names
in
that
the
robot
pace of the
character?
counter-attack going
Oreo
forward.
King
This team
Monster.
100% can win the
Who
Champions
does
League
that?
now. This is different. Without
does
the
that?
Galacticos, they
You
can
son
win
of
it.
a-
There's
who
no doubt
does
about
that?
that in my eyes. I think they are a real candidate to win it. Barcelona,
Fuck.
who may
Oh,
be a little
son of a son of a bit son of a son of a gun. You thought I was gonna say son of a bitch, didn't you?
With the experience they have of winning this competition, you could not
Why
put
do I
them
have
out.
to be like this?
But I see the top 3. I really do. I see it going down to that. But it
Welcome.
was a great advert for
Aboard
the game. It was a magnificent game of football.
Okay, I
Glued
hate
to
you.
it, and it was absolutely magnificent.
I was trying to be nice.
Clinton, I was
Oh,
thinking about
and
some
now
of
our
the standout
chap's turning
performances of the
German.
last 2 games, and they were both brilliant, weren't they? For PSG, your Dembele's, your Kvaratskhelia, your Mendes's, amongst others, all caught the eye. Then you think for Liverpool, Alisson, obviously, brilliant,
Service
particularly in the
to
first leg.
Newry.
But after that,
Calling out
outfield-wise for Liverpool,
Cambridge
would you
Street
say
Parkways.
anyone else really rose to the occasion or stood out or played to their peak level?
Faraday
I know
Road,
what you're saying, but
Eden Key,
yeah, if they win the football
and
match, it's a
Newry.
different game of football. I think
This
Liverpool had a
train
20-minute,
has
25
four
minutes block in the
coaches.
second half where they created chance after chance after chance. If one of them goes in, it's a different game. Because PSG looked flat out on their feet.
my
It's
God,
only
that
when it got to extra
beeping
time,
noise in
PSG
the
were
door.
better team again. So I get it when you're saying they're big players like Salah, but you have to credit Mendes. I thought Mendes, the left back, didn't give Salah a kick. Every time he tried to go on the outside, he was strong, and he took Salah back most of the night back that way. And Salah don't want to be; he wants to be going forward. So you have to credit PSG. I thought they were outstanding. I agree with what Tim said. When they like the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, you never thought they were going to do it because you basically played with only 8 players because them 3 stayed at the pitch. Now there's a team that's togetherness. Dembele has been outstanding. He can say he's fortunate with his goal. He gets in there. He wants to score goals. He gets in there. I know Konate gets there before Alisson, and people think it's a bit of a mistake, but he's putting pressure on them. So I understand. It's just, you know what it is? It goes to penalties. It's a lottery. Donnarumma is an outstanding goalkeeper. We knew that straight away. And a few players I thought stepping up for Liverpool. I know it's after the event, but I never really did fancy Nunes to score that penalty. Never did. never did, and that's just my opinion. I just didn't think he would do it. I thought Jones
Mr.
would
Sandman, Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman, 4490, Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman, 4490, Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman, 4490.
His response on social media today, get up and carry on as always, he says. Got impressed by his resilience. But what do you think the future holds for him at Liverpool?
It's an interesting question. Again, I think there's been a lot of sentiment and good sentiment towards him from the Liverpool fan base because of how hard he works and absolutely every time he's out on that pitch he gives 100%. But if we're talking about is he ever going to be a striker that's going to get the real key goals at key times in games, I don't see that. And I think in terms of Liverpool moving forward and really improving on that quality, depending on what happens with Mo Salah, I definitely think it's a position that if
Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman, Mr. Sandman,
then I think it's time to do a little bit of business because I just don't feel that for all the want in the world, he's going to end up being that clinical striker. I just don't think that's in his makeup.
Chucksy. Your name's Chucksy.
Gives me confidence when he's in a
That's your fucking name.
Or a good opportunity that I think top strikers will put away, that he will finish that chance. And I just don't see that improving anytime.
And in terms of Liverpool looking forward now, Michael Brown.
Spurs are the best. Let's go. My G, my guy. Absolute legend, Spurs. Absolute legend. Come on.
Perfect game to bounce back or not?
Yeah, you would think so. I think I was a little bit shocked with the result. As you say, Champions League, watched it for so many years, about getting through to go on and win it. It tells you at times it doesn't always go your way when those penalties come into play, but there's lots of uncertainty. I think there was tears, whether there was players meeting with people, lots have been said, and look at the negative side of what happened yesterday. But you know,
I swear down, the station needs a rework.
Champions League's very difficult to win, but obviously the cup final at the weekend, they've won the Premier League already.
Cambridge Street,
I know it's obviously a formality, but I think
train
they've been
is
very,
for
very good. It's hard to
Newry.
criticise them.
The
And
next
players in
station is
particular, when you look at the
Benton.
top of the pitch, we were just saying to Joby there about it could be a whole rebuild. Mo Salah's reaction sort of says, well, it doesn't look like he's thinking there's going to be another opportunity. So at the top of the pitch, that could be a real difficult one for them. But yeah, I expect a big reaction. I think it's hard to bet against them, isn't it, that they go on and win the cup final.
But Dawes, I mean, they've got the physical fatigue of 120 minutes and penalties to recover from, and then they've got the mental blow of losing what was the biggest game of the season so far for them in that manner. Which hits hardest, and which is the hardest to overcome at that cup final, the mental or the physical?
I think it's both. It's always would have been a lot easier waking up this morning physically tired, but mentally we've got through. We've got to the quarter final.
Is that a rare platform?
Now we've got both to deal with going into the final on Sunday, which I thought probably 3 days ago, confident them going into it. But now you go into it on the back of that defeat last night. Looks like Trent Alexander-Arnold's going to be out. Huge loss for them. No Conor Bradley. You know, we can look back. It wasn't too long ago that we were all talking, could this be a year they did the quadruple? Went out the FA Cup. Now they've gone out the Champions League. And this could be Arne Slot's first opportunity to go and win a trophy. You know, they don't want to come unstuck again because, like Brownie just said, the Premier League's done and dusted. This is a huge, huge game for Liverpool and Arne Slot and that group of players to try and get back on the horse, back to winning ways and get the first one conquered and ticked off. Because, as I've said, it wasn't long ago. There's 4 trophies up for grabs. And I am still very complimentary of Liverpool. What they've done this season, it was a block last night, block in the FA Cup. They don't want to go on Sunday and get beat to Newcastle, which I think now Newcastle will be a lot more confident. And if they could have asked for a result last night, extra time, penalties, and then losing, it certainly turned slightly for me now because I was very confident Liverpool would have gone there on Sunday and won, but not so confident anymore.
Well, we shall see on Sunday live on Sky Sports Football, of course. Just to let you know, Borussia Dortmund have turned this tie round on the night. They now lead in Lille by 2-1. Max Bayer with their second of the evening, so they're 3-2 up now in aggregate. And it's Dortmund, runners-up last season, who are now just over 20 minutes away from a quarter-final with the joint favourites Barcelona. As for PSG, having knocked out the Premier League leaders, they look like they'll be crossing the channel again next month to face Aston Villa, assuming
this train drive is very slow. Can we move now?
Unai Emery taking on the team he used to manage in the last 8. And without wishing to get ahead of myself, that also means the potential for a semi-final reunion against another of his former clubs in Arsenal. Although right now that prospect seems some way off.
Very, 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 very slow.
Let's tell you about Aston Villa, then let's have a chat about them tonight. We brought you the team news. Rashford starts, Asensio's on the bench.
Oh, it's because
Villa
it was
leading
red, my
3-1,
bad. I'm so
thanks
dumb.
to those 2 late goals in Bruges. Tim, is this tie as good as done for Villa?
Depending on the first goal, obviously. I mean, if Bruce score it, then you're a little bit nervy. But for me, I think it's formality. I think it just plays into their hands. Magnificent supporter base there.
More
Proud to
shortly,
be
the
there.
arrival Benton.
Absolutely.
Why I don't like you anymore, Jack?
Something very exciting.
Uh-oh.
Without doubt, they want to play
Uh-oh.
in this quarter-final, you know, and they've got
Port
1 foot in
Benton,
the quarter-final for me.
St Helens
And they would just
Bridge
sit back tonight,
and
and they would just
Stepford
counter-attack
Central.
the likes of Rashford, who's in the side
Please mind
tonight.
the gap
You know, I
between
just
the
think
train
the pace
and
they
the
will have
platform.
for Watkins as well. I think they will score goals here tonight, and they won't. Martinez is massive in goal for them. You know, I'm not sure about Olsen when he plays. They don't really get brilliant results. I'm not sure. He obviously not a one-man team, but he makes such a difference to him, Martinez. So for me, I think they will maybe not keep a clean sheet tonight, but they will certainly score and they will go through.
And as Tim says, Clinton, because Bruges have got to come on to them, as we saw at the weekend at Brentford, this could just play into their hands, couldn't it?
Yeah, it can
I
be,
got a
because you know what Villa like,
feeling
they can counter attack.
somebody's
I
watching
like Ramsey. I think
me.
Ramsey's a really good player, but if you're not going
I
if you
got
feel like
a
Bruges are going to
feeling
dominate possession and come
somebody's
up, you've got the
watching
pace. You saw
me.
this on the weekend. Watkins thrives on this. Ollie thrives on
Service
stuff like that. You give him
to
time and space. I
Newry.
don't know why the defender don't go and close him
Calling
down.
out
He probably thinks
West
he's not going to score
Benton.
from there. Maybe he
Faraday
shouldn't.
Road.
Might took a slight deflection and Flecken should be doing better in
Newry.
goal, but you can't give
This
Villa
train is
time or
formed
space. They
of
have good
4
footballers in
coaches.
Rogers, Tillemans that can pick passes. It's Ramsey who plays it to Watkins, and I think that's where they'll be
Platform
on the
3.
counter-attack, and that is why Rashford has come in, Jules. And as I say, Villa won't mind not having it, but Tim's right. It will be a fantastic atmosphere. The fans will get behind them. That whole end, they will be screaming tonight.
Yeah, and this is just the number of
This train
times
is
that they
for
counted
Newry.
on Brentford at the weekend. Of
The
course,
next station
Watkins
is
scoring the winner
West
against his old club
Benton.
on one of those breaks. And when it comes to European nights, Joby, Unai Emery has been there so many times. He's got every mug and T-shirt going. Oh, and the 4 trophies as well. How do you think he'll play it then tonight?
Yeah, listen, I think I'd have to agree with Tim in terms of how the game's already set up.
Yeah, I'm
Being
not gonna
honest,
look
I
at
think
you.
It's a slightly more tricky one because you go and get that next goal. I know they don't need to score, but it absolutely kills the tie off. Whereas if they do sit in a little bit, and certainly from Bruges' point of view, we've seen that they can cause problems. They did have opportunities in that first game, didn't quite take them, but particularly those wide players. And it's just the psychological impact of if they do concede first, if they do
wanna
give up a little
fucking
bit
go
too much
there, little
territory to
boy.
try and hit them on the break,
Little
and Bruges get that first
boy.
goal,
Fuck
then that's
off.
when the nerves start creeping in.
But
But
slapping
can I
me,
see a
fuck
game
off.
tonight with Aston Villa not scoring with what they've got in attacking areas? If the game is stretched, absolutely not. So I just feel that with what they've got at their disposal and on the bench to come on as well,
You
if they
reverse
need to stretch
bitch.
the game a little bit later on, they've got so many options that I can't see it going any other way than certainly Villa scoring at least once, maybe twice, and that will make it obviously very difficult.
Joe, but the thing is, you know, the squad, when they recruited like they did at the end of the January window, you must have been sat in that dressing room thinking, oh my, like, look at what we've got. The confidence must have went up, the strength in depth, people who've already gone on and done it. You've already got the belief in the manager as well, haven't you, because of what he's already done. But those real statement signings, I feel like that, you know, and you're just looking at it and going, I've got up my game straight away because I'm going to be off the pitch. And I feel like they're on a club on the up, really impressive. And, you know, you lose one player that we're talking about to go and replace with what they did. I feel it was a really good mega window, and now they can go on, you know.
Yeah, the prime example being Asensio. I mean, Michael, he sat down the bench tonight. A man who's done it, he's won this competition. How big a lift has he given that dressing room, as Michael said?
But I
it's been
hate you,
fantastic.
though,
You look
little
at the game, he's
bitch.
come on, got goals, and I put Marcus Rashford in that bracket as well. He's assisted when he's been an impact player, and that's when you're recalled, you called upon, can you get a goal? You two of them there, 2 substitutions coming on and combining
How the
together.
fuck did I
it's
miss
huge.
that?
And I always say you call them subs. No, you're an impact player. If you get sent on, come and do something, have an impact in the game. Don't be moping around. 2 signings in January.
Bro!
Very positive. With Disassi as well coming in. Poor goalkeeper, and of course it was. But you know what?
You can tell he was never sub, can't you? Doing says about an impact player.
Next station is Faraday
If you're
Road.
an impact player, you're in trouble. But no, you look at Marcus Rashford, you talk about players going there and reignite your career and show some passion and commitment and desire. And I've seen it within minutes. He's running up and down, playing on the in-behind players and running. And,
Will it be
and
a
that's his
success,
strength.
though? Do you see him coming out of that, Rashford, and saying, yeah, he's gonna be a success for Villa?
Yeah. If he carries on like this, if he has a mindset and desire and application, which obviously has gone at Manchester United because that hasn't been there. Ruben Amorim
Good, I'm
came
with
out and spoke
you.
about training hard. And it's not all
I'm
well and
fucking
good
the
playing,
soldier for a
playing or
reason.
you're not in the team. And so
Oh my
it's a
lord.
that happens. I never sulked.
But that was a
I was on the
717.
ability of Marcus Rashford, but when you get the opportunity from Unai Emery to come to a club like Aston Villa, where everyone has wrote you off at Manchester United, go and reunite it. And I think we've seen that in Marcus. I love to see a player that has fallen off a cliff. You get an opportunity, and this could have been his last opportunity, by the way, because if he had carried on, where do you go then? Who's going to take a chance on huge wages? And I think he's been brilliant. Him and Asensio going in that football club.
He's still got that problem in
Welcome
the
on
end.
board this waterline service.
I mean, who's going to be able to afford to take him? I mean, he's going to have to be absolutely sensational between now and the end of the season for Villa to say, we want to pay that wages on you to come to the football club. It's almost unviable, Marcus Rashford. You know, no fault of his own. They're given this huge contract.
So Jim, but he knows that Man United, they don't want him to. Yeah. They know Man United as well. They're going to have to subsidise it.
It's almost impossible for Marcus to be a
Calling
Villa
out
player next season
Eden
unless they
Key.
really push the boat out and, you know, try and create some funds from somewhere. But he's going to have to be sensational between now and then for them to want to do
I
that.
think what it might do is open up the window for
Brom's
one or two
Barrow.
other clubs that may have looked at him in the past, that at this moment in time you look at him on his Man United form and go, can't go anywhere near it. Again, it might have to be another loan next year, but I think from a personal point of view, you're seeing that you're seeing that bit of drive in his game that we all know.
Oh my god, I just realised I
From his
cocked
personal
up
point
there.
of view, it's get my head down, do as well as I can. Listen, if Villa can ever get to a point where they make it happen, I'm sure they would like to if he does really well. If not, maybe, and we're talking about some of the top teams in the world, they turn around and go, actually, he's getting a little bit back to where we think he should be.
This little
and it's an
fucking
opportunity for him next
bitch
season.
is that.
Yeah, an option of about 40 million, I think, haven't they?
I had your
buy him at the
face
end of the
before,
deal
I'll
if they
leak it
want
again,
to,
you
as
little
say.
cunt.
A lot of money. A lot of money. Sorry,
Fucking cunt.
Cup of tea.
it's a cup of tea for them.
Yeah, round
Sick,
drinks.
I'm sick of this fucking guy.
Well, anyway, we'll see if Rashford has a big game tonight.
I didn't
for,
want to
Villa
offend him
to
because
secure their place in the
he can be
quarterfinals.
fun
We'll
at
go back to the
sometimes, but
Champions
the
League in
most
just a
of the
moment.
time
Just
he's
some breaking
fucking
news you might have
annoying.
spotted on the bottom of your screen, and a man who's
Get a
often
life.
sat in the chairs here in the studio with us on Soccer Specials. Ryan Lowe back in management. He is the new, I think, head coach officially at Wigan in League One. He signed a 3.5-year deal. Former Preston boss, and he's staying in the Northwest. He's gone to Wigan. They're 15th in League One at the moment.
He said he would never go there.
He said he'd never go there.
Yeah, Wigan. He said, I'll never go to Wigan.
I'm joking.
You know what, though, Jules? At least you stop ringing my phone now. He's back in manager. He rang my phone every day. Oh, Clint, give me a shout out. There you go. You've got your job. Good luck, Lois.
Good luck. No, good luck.
Good luck, mate.
Apparently, he won't
Took
be in
him a
charge
while,
for the
hasn't it?
weekend against Charlton, but he will after that. So, yeah, Ryan Lowe, the new Wigan boss, and we all wish him the very best. So, we talked Villa. They've still got some work to do, as we've discussed, but for Arsenal, surely it's job done. That 7-1 win in Eindhoven, their biggest ever away win in a knockout tie, leaves PSV needing to make Champions League history of their own. No side has ever overturned more than a 2-goal deficit in the away leg, let alone score 6, as PSV would have to tonight. Just a reminder that team news then. Ben White starts. Kivior gets the start as well. Jorginho in the heart midfield. Zinchenko and Tierney get starts as well. And Raheem Sterling is in too. And Tim, we sat here a week ago and I was questioning you when you were watching this Arsenal game. You know, they needed to win. Why is Sterling not getting a game? Why is Marino still being picked up front? They went and scored 7.
Yeah.
How big an opportunity is this for Sterling though tonight to catch his manager's eye? No?
Can only foul. You know, it's so much pressure
Left.
on Raheem now to go and
Good
do
bit,
the job.
good
and
boy.
he's not playing with any rhythm. He's a fantastic player. I love Raheem. I've known him since he was a young boy. And I just want to see him get the opportunity. I want to see him get that confidence again. And I still think he's got a lot of years left in the game. But at the moment, it looks like he's going to have to go back to Chelsea. You know, tonight, just this game, take this in isolation. He needs to score a couple of goals tonight for anyone just to give him the thumbs up and say, oh, he did all right. If he goes through this game tonight and not scoring and not performing well, then he can only foul. And people say, well, he can't even do it against a team we beat 7-1 in the first leg. It's really difficult environment for him at the moment. He's just got to do what he's doing. He's not a bad lad. I mean, he just get his head down and he will train hard and he will try and get the opportunity. Mikel took him there for a reason. He knew what quality he had when he saw him at Man City when he was a coach there. But he's good, and it hasn't worked out for him.
Welcome on board.
And he's putting players like Tierney on Old Trafford and playing in a position where and the camera panned back to Raheem, and you just see he was distraught. He wasn't vocal, he wasn't disrespectful in any way, but you could just see that it was sad for him that he's playing someone who's a left back. He's pushing Tierney forward tonight, so you see he must have seen something in training. He's having to juggle it at the moment. We're struggling with attacking players, so he's tried everything. Marino, we've seen, going in, doing all right in the first game.
He went to Aston Villa.
I think he'll help now. You can't really judge them tonight, Jules. They beat this team away from home 7-1. So unless they win comfortably tonight, it's a failure. But they don't have to go and win this game. But it's a good chance for Mason Ben White. He hasn't had the game time. He's going to come back into that. I was amazed. When I look at the bench, I thought, we'll throw loads of kids on and play. It's a strong bench there as well. So he's not taking this lightly, but
the 1932
20 goals in the last 5 Champions League matches for Arsenal, compared to 3 in the last 5 Premier League matches. And I saw Arteta spoke of his players playing with flow and courage in that PSV game. Do we see flow and courage in Premier League performances at the moment from Arsenal?
Stepford Express, service to Newry Harbour.
No disrespect to PSV. I think
Newry Harbour only. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
On that night, Arsenal did blow them away. You can't give them time and space.
Let's get the fuck off
of the train.
Tim I remember doing the game, Declan Rice pushed forward and played as a false number 9 with Moreno. So they kind of changed it out where Declan Rice was sitting. Obviously, he assisted the first goal.
Well, thank you, driver.
No, they are Premier League quality, and they are low. I would say
thank you, driver. Thank you.
But Forest are not low. Look where Forest are. Forest are third, so they're not in the bottom half. Yeah, I can see with West Ham, but it's different. They're finding it more difficult in the Premier League to create. Maybe PSV with West Ham, when they played West Ham and Forest, these teams sit back and played on the counter attack. PSV thought, you know what, we're playing Arsenal when they're at their weakest. Let me come out and be on the front foot. And Arsenal just went. Popped them off. Odegaard was outstanding. You got to give someone like Odegaard that much time and space. In the Premier League, he doesn't get that much time and space. People are onto him. So that game opened up, and they were outstanding on the night. So full credit to them. And as I said, Arsenal, they'll win it easily. There won't be no upset today. And I'd hope Raheem Sterling, for his sake, does go and have a good game, because I think Tim's right. He's found it a big struggle. And he's someone who's got a lot of time for everyone. He'll talk to everyone. Good, great professional. You just want him to succeed today. So it's a big game for him. But I can't put a finger on why they're not scoring in the Premier League. Teams in the Premier League are making it difficult for Arsenal. When you don't have the likes of Saka, Jesus, Havertz, and only Martinelli's come back, you're going to struggle. In particular, Saka, because he's their best player.
Any surprise to see Declan Rice starting tonight, Joby, given they've got Chelsea at the weekend?
Yeah, and I think of all the players that could probably do with just a little bit of a breather, and I wouldn't even have him on the bench, because again, when you are on the bench, you've always got that thought in the back of your mind, what if I need to come on, someone gets injured? And for me, I just think there's a few in that squad that really could just do with, don't even worry about it tonight, come, put your feet up, enjoy the game, hopefully a good performance, and just getting right for the rest of the season, Jules. And I think going back to the point about where they've struggled in the Premier League, I think teams that sit deep don't allow them, space to go and operate in without that natural instinct of a real centre forward. I think they've really struggled, where, again, if you're going to come out and expose yourself, then they've got good players that can hurt you on the counter. So
you were talking about the performances against top teams, etc. But at Manchester United, they had the ball, but they didn't create enough. Defensively, was still poor. Declan Rice was playing in a really advanced position. The amount of ground that he covered, it was great to see him doing that. A nice different role. You can obviously certainly do it, but it just didn't have that cutting edge at the top. There was something missing from them. And obviously in Europe, you say, go and score 7. But there's something missing in the game, and again, Declan Rice would be a real leader that you sort of go, leave him alone tonight.
Well, barring the collapse of all collapses, Arsenal will be off to Madrid in the quarterfinals. But will it be to play the holders Real or Diego Simeone's Atletico? They have home advantage tonight, but they trail 2-1 from the first leg. Let's bring the team news from the Madrid derby tonight. Starting with the home side. 2 changes from the first leg, both on the left side of the pitch, as Ronaldo and Conor Gallagher come in to start, the former Chelsea man starting for Atletico tonight, El Pitbull, as he's known in Spain.
Oh shit!
Javier
I
Gallen
left
and
them
Samuel
thinking
Lino
the
both
no.
dropped to the bench for Atletico. As for Real,
Welcome on board the
Jude Bellingham
Express
is
service
back
to
for the
Newry
first
Harbour.
leg. He returns tonight,
The next
and
station
Modric
will
also
be
comes in. He captains
Newry
the side.
Harbour.
Camavinga and Brahim Diaz, who scored in the first leg, both dropped to the bench. Kylian Mbappe starts in that formidable front three. He's already scored 29 goals this season in all competitions. And Michael Dawson, I mean, you'd assume Arsenal fans would feel that they have a better chance in the quarterfinals against Atletico than Real, would they?
I don't know. I look how Simeone plays, very defensive. So you're talking then of Arsenal. How do they cut through Atletico Madrid? I think, and then you look on the flip side. If it's Madrid, Real Madrid, sorry, which I think it will be because of the attacking threat that they have, is phenomenal. I mean, we were looking at the lineup, me and Brownie there, Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Rodrigo, and then you put Bellingham into that bracket. You can join in. Can they defend them? So I think you look at this. Whoever they play for me is going to be one step too far for Arsenal, just because of the attacking options that Arsenal have and what they've lost. I can't see how they can beat either of these teams. I think it'll be Real Madrid who knock out Athletic off. It'll be a tough game, but I just see Real Madrid being too strong. And whoever it is against Arsenal, I just don't see them beating them.
Even if Saka's back?
It's then a different question, but is he going to be match fit? He's had a hamstring injury. He's had an operation on his hamstring. This is a player that needs his pace. He's electric, he's quick bursts. It's going to take him time to get back up to full fitness and have confidence in that injury. So, I mean, no Havertz, no Jesus.
Oh my God, it's a pacer.
Saka's not played any football for numerous months. So I just don't see at this moment in time the way Arsenal are playing, albeit the blue PSV away. And still don't know how they've scored 70 from that.
It's a fucking pacer. What?
But, yeah,
I love
I just
pacers.
don't see them getting past either of
It's a
these
bloody
teams.
pacer. Let me in.
Real tonight.
Nearly 3 months since
Calling out
Saka.
Eden
In terms of
Key,
Real Madrid,
Faraday
Mbappe,
Road,
Bellingham, Vinicius
West
Junior,
Benton,
Vincent Tenter,
Benton,
hold all the headlines, don't they?
Port
MBV as
Benton,
they're known.
Morganstown
Should it be
Docks,
MBVR?
Whitney
God,
Green,
Rodrigo?
and
Because Bellingham says
Greenslade.
he's probably the most gifted
This
player in the
train
squad.
is
Why doesn't he get as
formed
much
of
love?
two coaches.
I don't know why no one don't. We give him love. We know the ones who know football. We definitely give him love because Rodrigo's been outstanding. He's fantastic. You can put him on the right. You can play him on the left. He plays on the right because Vinicius loves it. It's because we look at Vinicius and we look at Mbappe. And they're the
You need
world
to go to
superstar
Benton to get
names.
home. If you want to go home, you have to get to
He don't go
Benton.
under the radar for us because you see how important it is. You ask any defender, you ask Torch, he wants to play against him. He wants to take you in behind. He can come free, he can link the play, he can score goals, he can assist. He's important. No wonder why Jude Bellingham saying about him. He's a special player. If you don't know about Rodrigo, you don't know about football. You should be watching it. He's a top player. Brazilian international. He's got loads of ability. When he's not in a team, they're not as good around Madrid.
Welcome on board this waterline service
Don't
to
make Rodrigo learn about
Greenslade.
football. Hope that doesn't apply
Calling
to you.
at Eden Key, Faraday Road,
What happens here tonight,
West
Tim? Real
Benton,
Madrid have never lost a European
Murder everyone!
Morganstown Docks, Whitney Green, and Greenslade.
I'm gonna skip this
The
bit.
next station is Eden Key.
Smart money says Real Madrid will have too much quality, too much
I'll do it.
experience.
My mix.
Always find a way again.
Yeah, it's my music.
But it's one I want to watch. I've tried to bid Clinton for the game just to try and swap, but he won't take any.
I will. I'll just give it. I'll put the screen like that.
It is
It's
this
gotta be
is
fried.
an emotional game of football for them supporters. But I just think
We will
Modric
shortly be
tonight,
arriving
just
at
to
Eden
control the
Key.
game, all the.
Please
He's
mind
not
the
going to
gap
match
between the
fire
train
with fire. He
and the
knows what to
platform.
expect from the Simeone side. But what he's going to do, he's not going to say, you know, like you hear managers say, well, let's match him, we've got to match him for that. They're going to do the complete opposite. What they're going to do is get Modric on the ball, and they're just going to keep ticking it over, and they're going to let him chase it around
Port
the pitch,
Benton,
and they're going to wear him down.
Morganstown
And then
Docks,
when they come on
Whitney
a little
Green,
bit too much, a little bit
and
too excited,
Greenslade.
then they're going to catch him on a counter
This
attack.
train is formed
For me, Real
of
Madrid
two
win this game.
coaches.
We shall find out. It's intriguing, it really is. And it will be for Thomas Tuchel as well, with the players on the pitch tonight, with Bellingham on one side and Conor Gallagher on the other. So huge game in the Madrid derby, and we shall keep an eye on that one here in the
This
studio.
is
Just to let you know,
Eden
Borussia
Key.
Dortmund a matter of minutes away from
This
the
train
quarter-final
is
place
for
against Barcelona.
Greenslade.
2-1 up on the
The
night
next
in
station
France
is
against Lille.
Faraday
Behind as well.
Road.
My guy
3-2
said
up behind.
my guy said
Late night for Lille. Change
Greenslade.
everything. They're into the 90th minute. We'll keep you right across it. And after the break, we're going to switch our focus from Europe to the Championship. Last night was a good night for Leeds, even though they didn't kick a ball. All their promotion rivals dropped points, including Sheffield United, who conceded in the 90th minute at home to draw with Bristol City. The point did take them top, but Leeds have the chance to retake the lead tonight. We'll assess the race to reach the Premier League.
Welcome on board this
next.
waterline service to Greenslade. The next station is Faraday Road.
Put your best face forward. Soccer Special, sponsored by Gillette Labs.
Look at this, guys. Oh my god.
You should be arriving at Faraday Road. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
When the gang gets together, we just eat.
Look at this guy. Man's a fucking rocker sissy, fam.
Don't you worry.
Little bro. You're not the fucking him. Blood thinks he's him. He's not him.
Groceries and everything else. Somebody say justice. Drink AG1. Just one scoop once a day can help keep you.
This is Faraday
Go to
Road.
drinkag1.com.
This train is for
Oh, you
Greenslade.
fucking bitch lied to
The
us.
next station is West
This love
Benton.
is cuddles and muddy puddles. It's twists, turns, and things you didn't see coming. It's DCI's family ties and why eyes. It's exploring it, discovering it. How is it? Why is it? What is it? Can I lick it? It's dreaming.
No, you
It's
cannot.
believing. It's all this and more. Watch it, stream it. It's all on 5. Cheltenham.
Welcome on
It's a
board
festival
this
like no other.
waterline service
So it
to
deserves proper
Greenslade. The next station
proper
is
celebration.
West Benton.
Thrills, hills, decibels, and proper legends. So William Hill give you a top price guarantee
You're
on
sure
selected
to be
competitors
arriving
on the first
at
and feature
West
race
Benton.
every day at Cheltenham.
Please mind the
proper
gap
value
between the
from
train
a
and
proper
the platform.
William Hill, Cheltenham, done properly.
The biggest T20 party of the year is back on your screens.
Let the party begin.
The biggest names, the biggest stage,
Unbelievable scenes here.
the biggest moments.
Butler will be going for this.
Of two coaches.
Is it going? Yes! It's raining sixes.
Every ball from the 2025 Tata IPL.
Lied to us.
Sky Sports Cricket.
He's not called Tyler.
Sky Sports big weekend lineup. Will you be watching? Watch the big weekend.
This is
on Sky
West
Sports.
Benton. This train is for Greenslade. The next station is Benton.
Welcome back. We've got another 5 games in the Championship for you tonight, and just like last night, you'll see every goal here on Soccer Special, or you can watch any game live on Sky Sports, because on Sky Sports Plus, you've got relegation-threatened Hull and Oxford going head-to-head. Leeds face Millwall, who beat them at Ellen Road in the FA Cup only last month. Portsmouth, who ended Leeds' unbeaten league run at the weekend, face bottom of the table Plymouth. Watford go up against Swansea, and then the 8 o'clock game on Sky Sports Football sees Stoke just a point ahead the bottom 3 at home to Blackburn Rovers. 6 of the top 7 played last night.
Oh my god.
Sheffield United against Bristol City. It was enough to see them move above Leeds, but they're
Connolly, Esterfield,
will be
Farnham,
short-lived if
Leighton
Leeds
City,
avoid
St
defeat
Helens
to
Bridge,
Millwall tonight.
Stepford
We'll
Central,
look ahead to their game in just a
and
second, but let's just
Airport
look back
Terminal
briefly on
2.
what happened to
Please
Sheffield United
mind
and
the
Burnley.
gap
Michael
between
Brown, I'll
the
start with you. You were in the
feet
studio
and the
covering the
platform.
game. Sheffield United, your old
Oh, I'm gonna get off here anyway.
top with a win to ask a real question of Leeds, couldn't they? So to concede in the last minute at home to Bristol City, I mean, that's going to sting, isn't it?
Yeah, it did. It was almost there. We were sat waiting and thinking, is this going to be a real psychological moment
This
for Chris
train
Wilder
is
and his side? He made
formed of
lots of
2
changes.
coaches.
Obviously, he's got the Sheffield derby at the weekend. Tried to protect Hodgins because he was on 9 bookings. So he had a little interesting sort of decisions to make. But Tyrese Campbell, a couple of opportunities, a great finish. But full credit to Bristol City. It's a
Set
brilliant
me
pass
out.
here, won it on the reverse.
Set
And
me
they just got them back into it, Bristol City. Then they pushed, but a lively ending. Chris actually said in the interview afterwards he felt like his side were nowhere near. They were off the pace, off the tempo. And you've got to give the away side credit.
Should they've got a penalty,
Moving around. Listen, we'll look at this, right? We get another look, and we sit there, right? Is the hand in a natural position? Is there a tackle? There's a lot going on. I think straight away we're looking to see what was going to be given. Chris Wilder came in the interview, said, not for me. We said in the studio as well.
Come on.
I think other people might have disagreed with it and said that there was a penalty, but
you call penalty.
From riding a pacer.
I wanted it to be, but disrespect to Bristol City, Sheffield United is my former team, but they did well. They didn't deserve to lose.
Not many times I hold my hand up. When I saw it, I thought
When
penalty.
I hold my hand
Went
up,
home,
I
thought
screamed.
about it. Saw
You've
it
changed your
again.
mind?
Yeah, saw it again this
Come
morning.
on,
He gets a bit of the ball.
Limb by
there,
the
he
Sea,
follows through, so I hold my hand up, I got it
1944.
wrong. So was that
Your
penalty?
attention,
The referee
please.
Platform 11.
gutted.
The
I'm gutted when I get things wrong. But I hold my hand up. Not
Waterline,
often, is it?
service to
Very rare,
Greensleigh
Michael. So
has
take a
been
picture.
cancelled.
No, a bit of both.
This is due to a member of
Yeah,
the
it was a
train
good tackle.
crew
He got
being
the ball.
unavailable.
I mean, he made some changes, you said, and Chris Wilder said, I saw quotes from him last night saying they were lethargic and leggy with too many 5 and 6 out of 10
What, at
performances.
7:20?
Michael.
No, so that's
I suppose in
7:30.
This promotion race, it was so
7:30.
You can't really have a bad night, can you?
You can't, but you've got to look and say, well, the amount of
fuck
tempo that
off.
they've had to have to get anywhere near in certain games. The Leeds United game, they use so much up, and then they keep coming thick and fast, and ultimately they haven't been able to react as well as they possibly could. But he'd be disappointed now. They've got to react with a big game at the weekend. But when you make changes, your team are not going to be up to scratch.
As for Burnley, with Sheffield United drawing, it was a chance for them to go top themselves if they'd beaten West Brom.
Welcome on
They
board.
too
this
drew.
Stafford
Michael Dawson, was this a missed opportunity for them?
Well, you would look and think the form they've been in, coming back from a John Swift top free kick. I mean, a team that has only conceded 11 goals, haven't been behind in too many games, so there's a short of reaction. I mean, Burnley have been there. There's 3 teams that are fighting for 2 spots, and Marcus Edwards here, player that they brought in, brilliant player. I mean, the keeper absolutely has a nightmare, and Ian Fleming there to tap in, and it ends in absolute carnage in the end with a sending off. But they were pushing. You see here, West Brom, a team that I like, so they might look back and think, is it a missed opportunity or is it a good response from going behind?
Big penalty shout there as well.
Big penalty shout. Yeah, it's not for me. Not a penalty for me. His arms are down by his side, and then it ends in this.
Chaos, isn't it?
Egan Riley getting
Stepford
sent
Connect,
off, and then
service
Scott
to
Parker comes
Leighton
over and he
City.
gets a red card, so he
Calling
looks
out
in disbelief
Benton
and
Bridge,
surprising really the way
Hampton
it ended.
Upper
But I've said there's
Staplow,
3 teams in for
Walton
it. It's going to be 2 out of the 3,
That's a
and Leeds
proper
were
vibe.
certainly the winners last night. But you look at that side when on the back of their 2 results,
This train
drawing
is
with West Brom
formed
and getting
of
beaten
4
at Portsmouth. So it was
coaches.
an opportunity for Sheffield United and Burnley to go ahead of them, and now it's back in Leeds' hands to go top
So
tonight against Millwall.
3.7.
So interesting, isn't it? Because at the weekend, Leeds played second after their rivals, who'd all won the day before, and then they lost under pressure against Portsmouth. This time they played second, and Joby, all the others haven't won. How much of a lift, therefore, does this now give Leeds?
Yeah, and it absolutely does play on your mind. You'll hear managers talking about, just focus on what we need to do. If we win our games, we'll get there. But between now and the end of the season, you are looking around that league when teams are playing. It would have absolutely happened to Leeds last week. They would have been watching those games, hoping that maybe drop some points. They don't, and then that pressure did crank up, and I think we saw that a little bit on Sunday. And again, I think now the flip side of that is they would have been watching those results last night for sure. They would have been jumping around their houses when Sheffield United conceded that goal in the last minute, and it does give you that little bit of a boost, knowing now they're going to come into the game tonight, get a point, they go top, they're going to want to win this, and I think they do need to win it, George.
They're going to have to, because when you play at this football club, the pressure and the demands come very quickly, the criticism, because they want...
Welcome on board this Step
And
Connect
for all
service
the
to
support
I
that
don't
was
give a
absolutely
hell.
sensational. It can go the other way quickly. This is really important, especially against the Millwall team. This is it's something they've got to do.
Do you think that's an issue for them, Brownie? Obviously, I live in the area and realise the size of the football club. Go and watch, and it wasn't too. Yeah, I do get free tickets.
He likes a free ticket, doesn't he?
Yeah, look after me very well. But it wasn't long ago. I was there against Sunderland, watching them score a last-minute goal. It erupts. Then they go to Sheffield United beat, and then all of a sudden now they were 6 points ahead, and the gaps.
Well, in that game, there was a lot of criticism at Sheffield United in regards to their approach, not doing enough. They need to change the tempo, the manager. sort of sticking to his beliefs and
Platform
they come out very
6
quickly.
for
So
the
it is a hard place to play.
1943
But,
Stepford
you know,
Connect
it'll start
service
very, very
to
well. I feel
Leighton
like they'll go on
City.
tonight, and they're the team that
Calling
everyone's
at
got to catch.
Benton
So-
Bridge.
And incidentally, by the way, having
Hampton
played
Hargate,
second behind all their rivals
Aberstaplew,
tonight and at the
Walton
weekend,
Newton,
this weekend
Rocket
they go
Parade,
first. So if they win
Leighton,
tonight, then have the
Stepford
advantage
Road,
to be 5
and
points clear at the top of
Leighton
the table
City.
before Burnley or Sheffield United.
This train is
kick another
formed
ball
of
at the
4
weekend. So a real
coaches.
opportunity now. We talk about opportunities for Leeds to seize control of this
No, it's
promotion
not
race.
7.
Just to let you know, Joe Rothwell comes back into the midfield for Leeds tonight. Ilya Gruev drops to
I'm
the bench.
still
That's the only
waiting.
change from the team that started the defeat at Portsmouth. Millwall, who are their bogey side, they've beaten them twice in League and Cup this season, have Wes Harding making his first league start in over a year, since February last year. Savile Aziz and Mihajlo Ivanovic are the others to come in. 4 changes from the team that won against Watford on Saturday. Where are we? 7:43, which means we're about to kick off
Platform 12
at Ellen Road, and
for
all
the
those 7:45s in the Championship.
1946
Every goal on the way
Stepford
here on
Connect
Saturday.
service to
Saturday?
Stepford
Special.
Victoria.
Including
Calling
at Fratton Park.
Coxley,
Forgot what day it is.
Reading,
It's this week.
Stepford
Portsmouth, who toppled the then leaders Leeds at the weekend,
Central,
tonight played bottom of
City
the table
Hospital,
Plymouth, who's found to
Financial
travel over
Quarter,
9,000
and
miles this
Stepford
season,
Victoria.
the equivalent of London to
This
Perth,
train is formed
without
of
seeing
4
an away
coaches.
league win. Could tonight be the night?
Platform 4 for the 1944 Stepford Connect service to Lynn by the Sea.
Trip to be your best.
Benton
Soccer
Bridge,
special, sponsored by
Hampton
Gillette
Hargate,
Labs.
Walton Newton, Rocket Parade, Leighton.
Don't despair about motor repairs. With up to £250 excess
Oh, I just
refund
realised I
reward on
forgot
car
on
insurance.
any of these trains.
Millcastle, West Wyvern, Starry Lock, North Shore, and Lynn by the
It
Sea.
left me.
This train is
You
formed
son of a
of 5
bitch.
coaches.
The all-electric Kia EV3 with up to 375-mile range.
Kia, movement that inspires. Calling at Cambridge Street Parkway, Ashland Park, and Connolly. This train is formed of 2 coaches. Platform 3 for the 1942 Waterline
Oh.
service to Newry.
I was waiting for the Lynn by the Sea when I didn't know why, because I wanted to go Lynn by the Sea. I forgot there was trains that were going to fucking Leighton City. I'm so dumb. It wasn't my fault though, because Jax kept fucking spamming his UC because he's a dickhead.
Heart health and immune system. Go to drinkag1.com.
We're into the final bend now, where racing lovers of the UK are in a spectacular contest. And what's this? He's shaking his phone like it's a pocket-sized maraca. They're all getting your awards now. He's shaking it, she's shaking it, everyone's a winner. Play Coral's free golden reward
No,
shaker.
fuck off. I'm just gonna try and find.
Guaranteed rewards today at Cheltenham Festival. It's just too big to miss.
Waterline service to
We're here for
Newry.
it.
Flora, made from ingredients that haven't been
Faraday
But is it great for baking? Cal says yes. Could seem biased. Let's ask an
This
expert.
train is formed
Is that a
of
serious
3
question?
coaches.
Look at this cake. Confirmed there by the delightful.
Are you
Gordon
gay?
Ramsay. Flora, skip the cow.
Get ready for the most anticipated F1 season in years.
Let's go!
It all gets underway with the
You
Australian
got
Grand Prix
rumbled, yeah.
on Sky Sports.
Sponsored by Gillette Labs.
Right, listen up, you Reds, Tartans in claret and blue.
Let's go!
For 1 month, it's time to unite.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. We all have our kit buried at the back of the cupboard.
The Sunday League shirts you wore before your knees were gone.
The goalie gloves your gran gave you.
Even though you never played between the sticks.
Every year, around 100,000 tons of kit is thrown away, landfills.
All of that waste is feeding climate change.
But here's the thing, we can fight back together. Come on! From the 11th of March to the 2nd of April.
It's time to give your old kit a purpose.
Good idea. Every kit you save can make a difference.
We can do this. Donate, sell, reuse.
Sounds good to me.
Find out more at greenfootball.org.
Yeah, it really is a fantastic cause. You can let us know how you have made the great save by donating or selling on or reusing your kit, head over to greenfootball.org and you could also win prizes, including a year's worth of free Sky Sports and score a goal for your club in the Green Football Cup as well. So do get involved. Let me just tell you about the Champions League tonight. We know the quarter-final lineup will be complete. Arsenal, PSV, Villa, Bruges and the Madrid derby to come at 8. But the first result of the night has seen Borussia Dortmund book their place in the quarter-finals. They came from behind on the night against Lille to win 3-2 on aggregate. And they are through to the quarters where they will play Barcelona. So the runners-up of last year through to the quarters to play Barca in April. In those quarter-finals. Let's focus for the next 15 minutes on the Championship. 4 games getting underway, including at Ellen Road, Leeds United. Their fans and the team must have enjoyed watching on last night as all of their rivals tripped up, dropping points, drawing games. They have the chance, therefore, to return to the top of the table and move a couple of points clear of Sheffield United. Joe Rothwell returns for them, while Wes Harding makes his first league start since February 2024. And it has not taken long for the first goal of the night at Ellen Road, Joby.
And I was just going to say, it was actually Millwall, Jules, who had a really positive start, got down the right-hand side, had a corner, definitely started the brighter, but this is what Leeds are so good at, counter-attacking. Rothwell, who's in the lineup today, which I'm pleased to see. Solomon gets to the byline, crosses it, must have taken a deflection to beat the keeper there. I'm just seeing it again. Yeah, I still feel, can he do a little bit better? Takes the clip off of Jake Cooper. But again, for me there, Lucas Jensen has to do a little bit better. Yes, it wrong foots him. Can't react
Platform 6 train that you're not announcing.
To what they would class as the absolute perfect start, just
Platform
what they needed.
6 for the 1950 Stepford Connect Service 2 Airport Terminal 2.
When they lost at
Calling out
their first defeat
Benton
in
Bridge,
18 league games,
Stepford
looking for a
Airport
response.
Parkway,
Poised by
Stepford
results last night,
Airport
and that is
Central,
just the way that Daniel
and
Farke will
Airport
coach the
Terminal
Tigers
2.
start. Jake Cooper's
This
been
train
credited,
is
with
formed
goals
of
so
6
far, but,
coaches.
They are in front, inside 3 minutes.
Your
at
attention,
Ellen Road.
please.
Let's get to the game at Fratton Park. The team that beat Leeds at the weekend.
Stepford
Portsmouth,
Connect
their fourth
Service
win in
2
the last 5
Stepford
games. They
Airport
put some breathing
Central
space between
has
them and
been
the bottom 3.
cancelled.
There is no breathing
This
space
is due
whatsoever at the
to
bottom of the
a
table.
member of the
for
train
Plymouth.
crew being
4 points
unavailable.
adrift, 6 points from safety. And they've lost the last couple of games, and away from home, their form has been wretched. Can they turn it on at Fratton Park tonight? The former Plymouth striker, Jamie Mackey, watching this game for us. Jamie, how have they started?
Yeah, evening, Jules. The home side has started really brightly, actually. Just had a corner on the left-hand side. Josh Murphy whipped it in, and Paul came up and he flicked it. Colby Bishop couldn't get onto it on the second phase on the back post, and then ball landed to Swanson on the edge of the box, and he just shanked his effort, went well wide. But it's a great start from the home side, facing the worst defence in English football at the moment. Jules, have conceded 73 goals in total. So
It means I'm just gonna watch some shit because I'm just bored.
on the spin at home, but still 0-0.
And just to say, for all the Mackey family who want to see lovely Jamie's lovely face, we'll try and get a light on that face for the next time we go to him, so you can see him all his glory. Hull up against Oxford in a big game towards the bottom tonight at the MKM Stadium. Hull 19th, 2 points above the bottom 3. Oxford a couple of points better off. They haven't won in 8 games. The winner tonight will feel a whole lot better about life. What's happened in the first few minutes? Peter Smith can tell us.
Calling at Leighton, Stepford Road, Leighton City, West Wyvern, and Lynn by the Sea. This train is formed of 10 coaches. First class is located at the middle of the train.
Chief coaches watching the game up in the gantry tonight as part of his touchline.
Let's go.
He's accrued 22 points since taking charge, but home wins have been rare
Finally.
in recent times. They've only won 4 in the last 26 games here at the MKM Stadium. And for Oxford, well, away form has been a problem for them. They're 8 without a win so far going into tonight's game, and have only won once on their travels this season. So far in the game, it's Hull City 0, Exeter United 0.
And let's head from Hull and head to Vicarage Road, Watford, where Tom Cleverley passed a year in charge at the weekend. It's the first Watford
Leighton Stepford Road.
Celebrate a year in charge since Javi Gracia back in 2019. Will he celebrate with a win at home to Swansea tonight? We've won a couple under their caretaker boss, Alan Sheehan. Aaron Paul is the man who's going to keep us right across this one. Good evening, Aaron.
Your attention, please.
Evening, Jules. Evening, everybody. Yeah, Alan Sheehan says he very much would love to take that Swansea job on permanently, unbeaten in their last 3, the Swans. But here tonight, just to try and disrupt the Watford flow, it's not been the best of times for the Hornets since that big 2-0 win over Luton Town in the derby a few weeks ago. 1 win since then. Tom Cleverley, from what I understand, sticking around for a while yet as well. He has or is about to sign a long-term contract here at Watford. It is 0-0, not much going on in terms of action. Both teams just trying to feel themselves and see what could be potential.
Now we've got to do it again.
Hopefully it'll liven up for you as the night goes on, Aaron. Back to you shortly. Let's get back to events at Ellen Road, and we wondered how Leeds would respond to a rare defeat at the weekend, because so far this season they've not lost back-to-back championship games. In fact, the previous 3 times they've lost a game, the very next one they won, and they took the lead inside just 3 minutes against Millwall tonight. But the visitors dropped by that joke.
They've responded fairly well, Jules, and I think for them, as I say, they would have seen that certainly started on the front
This
foot,
is
down
due
this right-hand
to
side.
a member of the
Junior
train
Firpo,
crew
who's
being
the Leeds left back, has
unavailable.
been absolutely brilliant.
What
going
train's
forward.
that?
But if
Platform
there is a
6
question
what?
mark, it is about his
Platform
defensive
6
responsibilities.
for
Wes Harding,
90.
it is at the moment playing at right back for Millwall, coming into the team tonight. He's getting forward, linking up with George Heinemann really well. At the moment, Leeds just trying to take the sting out of the game. Now they're 1-0 up, they can just settle things down, hopefully just get into a bit of a rhythm and control the tempo of the game.
Let's take you back to Vicarage Road. Promise we'd get there and things might liven up for Aaron Paul. They have a little bit, Aaron.
Yeah, Swansea with an opportunity.
Alright, 5. We've got to go to 5. 5.
And a Selvig in between the Watford sticks. It was a really decent effort from Zerpotnik. But I'll tell you what, Swansea breaking at breakneck speed. That's their plan, to sit and counter.
Platform 5.
Who are playing with a striker. Tom Delabashiru is their player furthest forward, sitting at the top end of the 3. But Swansea with the opening effort in this game, it is now.
Yeah, I mentioned a couple of those wins under Alan Sheehan and Middlesbrough at the weekend included. That was 9 points clear of the relegation place. So they are breathing a lot more easily. So to Portsmouth, that win over Leeds.
Yeah, it's really good atmosphere, as you'd expect down here on a Wednesday night, Jules. Brilliant atmosphere. The Plymouth fans travel well as well, so they're making noise, but not loads to cheer about for them so far. It's the home side who's starting to play. It's really directed to Colby Bishop, who does well, either holding it up and getting runners off him, or flicking it on for people going in behind. So they've made a really bright start. No real chances of any notes, so still 0-0.
We can see it properly now, Jamie. All is well with the world. Great stuff. Only 1 goal so far then in the championship. That's the game at Ellen Road.
Welcome on board this Stepford Express service to Lynn by the Sea. We will call at Leighton Stepford Road, Leighton City, West Wyvern, and Lynn by the Sea. The next station.
It's not got a massive amount of pace. You can see the touch there. It's not going to go in without really just going off that line. Leeds at the moment, though, have got a really good position. Just right-hand side of the 18-yard box. Joe Rothwell on it. Great delivery normally, but Millwall do really well to get the first contact. First, we've really seen of Dan James, who has been quiet in recent weeks, Jules, despite having a brilliant season so far. So they want to get a little bit more out of him. Hopefully getting him going for this running, which is going to be so important. But again, Rothwell's been so good. Again, I wanted him to start from a Leeds perspective. You just give them that bit of quality in midfield when they haven't got loads of the ball. And he's certainly starting this game really bright. Still one.
I don't know if there's a player of the month, manager of the month, but we saw Daniel Farker lose, having been named the championship manager of the month. Dan James was the player of the month, wasn't he? I think he was fairly quiet in the game at Portsmouth on Sunday as well, but maybe we'll see him back to his best tonight. And Leeds are off to a fabulous start at the moment. We'll take a long way to go from tonight, of course. That's the only goal in the championship tonight. You see every single one that you worry with us here on Gillette Soccer Special, and we are keeping you fully updated on a big night in the Champions League. It is nearly 8 o'clock now, which means they're about to get underway at Villa Park, at the Emirates, and the late game in the Championship. Mark Robbins has been unable to stop Stoke slide towards the bottom 3. They're on the point above the relegation zone now. They face Blackburn tonight, who propose to win a point for the playoffs if they win first time in their goals on the way here on Soccer Special.
Face the day with confidence. Soccer special, sponsored by Gillette Labs.
This is Brian. We have lunch for us.
Hope you like it.
Buen appetito.
Very good.
Doesn't Brian's homemade tortellini taste just like Mama's?
You know the roots like Mama's.
It's a family recipe.
Let's keep this between us.
La Famiglia Arena, Italy's favorite pasta. Want to elevate your pasta further? The secret is the sauce.
Hey, that's Simply Safe home security system.
Let's install it.
We need more camera. What for? What?
We will shortly be arriving at Leighton Stepford Road. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
When you buy a professional monitoring plan, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
He slipped for the ball, but missed.
Why don't you run me through what you think
This
happened
is
the night of the millennium?
Leighton Stepford Road. This train is for Lynn by the Sea. The next station will be Leighton City.
Why am I in your room?
That's exactly the question I asked her to pour yourself into my bed. Macchiato?
Why here? Why this? Why none?
I suppose we'll find out.
Another great weekend of Premier League action gets underway with Bournemouth hosting Brentford on Saturday Night Football. Live on Sky Sports.
Welcome on board this Stepford Express
Sponsored by
service
Gillette
to
Labs.
Lynn by the Sea.
At 1 minute
We
till
will
kick off in the
shortly be
Champions League at
arriving
Villa Park.
at Leighton
At the
City.
Emirates as well, but let's just get to the
Change
latest in
here
the
for
Championship,
trains
and we'll start at
to
Fratton
Leighton
Park.
West
Any closer to a
and
breakthrough for either
Railburn.
side? Jamie Mackey.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Started to Brighton, looked like the most threatening, but it was actually
Fucking
Ryan
annoying
Harvey who's
guy,
just
man.
playing off the
Henry,
right
man.
tonight, and he gets on the
Fucking
left-hand side
annoying.
of Marlon Pack, the Portsmouth captain who's playing a left-sided centre half. Hits it, just bobbles out in front of him, hits it pure on the volley. Smith made a decent save back to his right-hand side. We go up the other end, Jules, and it's the home side this time. A Cheech on the left-hand side.
This
Really
is
good feet.
Leighton
Comes inside,
City.
he bends it, looking for
This
the far
train
left-hand
is
far
for
right-hand corner,
Lynn
just
by
goes
the
wide.
Sea.
Shut the
Lightning
fuck
in the
up.
next station will be
West Wyvern.
but still 0-0.
Yeah, that's it. They're travelling fans
Head.
yet to see an away league
Oh.
win this season. They've only seen 6 goals as well in the Championship on their travels, but they very nearly saw a 7th, but it is 0-0 at the moment. Let's take you off to Vicarage Road, where Swansea had the best chance of the game so far. What's happened since then? Aaron Paul.
Yeah, through that curling Zan Vopotnik effort. Vopotnik's just had a header on target. Ronaldo with the ball in from the right. It was a curler. And Vopotnik just heading the ball down. And it seemed like an easy claim for Egil Selvik in the Watford goal. The other end, Tom Ince has had a half opportunity. Ryan Andrews able to shape the ball into the box. Andrews getting a header on it. Not enough purchase on it, though, from the Watford number 7. It is Watford 0, Swansea 0.
Okay, so that's the latest in the Championship. They are underway in the Champions League. We'll start at the Emirates. Arsenal, cigar's not quite out, but effectively after that 7-1 win in Eindhoven last week, which just means they've got more than 1 foot into the final. We'll see what's happening there in just a moment. But we're going to change direction because the winner of that one, which we assume will be Arsenal, will be playing the winner of the Madrid derby. Atletico Madrid were 2-1 down from the first leg at the Bernabeu. Very early goal in their home leg. If it's another for Real, then it really is an uphill task for Atletico. Or is it, Quinton?
It's Atletico Madrid and it's Conor Gallagher who comes back into him. He gets the goal. It's good play down the right-hand side.
Man said Conor Gallagher's fucking still playing.
The train now approaching platform 3 terminates here. This train is the
Express
express
service to Lynn by the Sea. We will call at West Wyvern and Lynn by the Sea. The next station will be West Wyvern.
No chance. I'm going to put my foot in there and just tapped it into the net. Great start. What a start. Just
Time for Stepford Express.
Oh, isn't it just? It's his first ever Champions League goal. And El Pitbull, as I said, his nicknamed in Spain, has got the goal inside the first minute. And the tie is level. It is
No.
the start that the
Don't
Metropolitano
lag.
fans in
Don't
there,
lag.
Atletico fans
Don't
were hoping
lag.
for.
Don't.
Huge noise.
Don't.
The tie is level.
Don't.
In the Madrid
Don't.
the winner will play Arsenal.
Don't despawn.
In the next round,
Don't
7-1 advantage.
despawn.
So we mentioned the changes they've made.
Don't
Arsenal.
despawn.
You know, the job's done, isn't it? We know that.
Please.
How hard is it, or is it not hard for Arteta to keep his team focused tonight?
No, because they all want to play a part towards the end of the season. So they're all fighting for positions, fighting for a place in the team. Especially the ones we talked about. Ben White, I think it's huge for him to get some minutes. Raheem Sterling, they just want to prove that they can do the job. And if you're a manager, you're looking for their attitude. No one was just blasé, just going out there and strolling around. And to be fair to the Arsenal fans, they've turned up tonight. I expected it to be half full tonight because the game's done. But there's an opportunity to go and watch their team play.
Yeah, he got splattered. He wasn't frozen. He just got splattered.
But they need to put on a performance tonight.
Ding dong, ding ding dong, ding 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 dong, ding 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 ding.
Here from PSV, but other than that, it's just been Arsenal just shifting the ball around the pitch as you would expect, without any penetration up to now, but still 0-0. But I expect to see plenty of goals. I've really stuck my neck out there, haven't I?
And I know it's early days on the night, but we thought that Tierney was going to be on the left of the front three. Is it looking like that?
Yeah, he's ahead. Yeah, he's ahead of Lewis Skelly on the left-hand side. So I think he'd be looking to push him back
If he gets splattered again, we're fucked.
At the moment, they're not pushing very high. Do you know, in Arsenal, they're just sitting back into a low block. Now they've got it in the Zinchenko there picks up in the little 10 position, gives it away. Marino tries to make a run on the outside. But they can play anyway to one side. Just trying to soak up some pressure and get the ball forward to the players who are of different quality to the PSV side, and hopefully score some goals and entertain this crowd who turned up in a very cold evening.
Yeah, and well, it turned up for that very reason. He said that the away fans saw 7 goals. They want to see some at home tonight. 10-0 was their aggregate biggest ever win for Arsenal against Standard Liège. The cup was cut back in 1994. And they see something close to that tonight. That's what's happening at the Emirates, where it's pretty much job done for Arsenal. Job's not quite done for Villa, because although they lead 3-1 in the first leg against Bruges, no one is writing off this Belgian side for some of the results they've had in Europe this season. But I tell you what, Villa Park, I'm thinking back to the game there against Bayern earlier in the tournament, absolutely rocking Michael Wood.
Oh, special. Listen to the atmosphere, the Champions League music, the scarves around. Incredible. Villa Park has certainly erupted at the start, 4 minutes in, and it's pretty cagey for both teams. You have the ball, we'll have the ball. There's not an awful lot of intensity. Bruce probably started to bear up, having control of the game, but neither keeper are yet to make a save. I mean, Villa will be delighted the way this has started. They'll have been expecting Club Bruce to come out, all Bruce flying, put them on the back foot. Goals, and actually going to take the sting out of this game. Defenders have got out back to the something out. They'll be delighted. But yeah, 0-0 as we are, special atmosphere, and what an opportunity to get to the quarter-final for a time with PSG.
It is worth nothing about Bruges, and no one writes it off, because of course in the last round of the knockout playoffs they went to Bergamo to play Atalanta, the Europa League winners of the season.
The announcement from Stepford, the trade number 4.
But there is a goal at the Emirates. I mentioned those Arsenal.
Alright, guys. Benton, West Benton, Faraday Road, Eden Benton.
Last week, it looks like he's going to get a bit more than he says. 1-0 Arsenal.
Should be enough to take them through. Yeah, we had a load of spot there, right for this June celebration, but 7 becomes 8 after just 6 minutes at the Emirates, and now double figures is looking very, very, very possible.
The platform edge.
Who have won their last 5 Champions League games in a row, scoring 20 goals, now 6 in a row in this competition. Mr. Laser after then go back to 2005. On track to do that tonight. We're going to go back to the Championship. Still, that Leeds goal, the only goal of the night so far. Any closer at the MKM Stadium, where Oxford United, after that brilliant start under Gary Rowett, 5 wins in his 37 games, have won in 8 now. They can do it one tonight. How close are they cut?
Well, there's only been one real chance in the game so far. Julian, that came from a set play for Oxford United. That Phillips with a quality delivery from the right. Hull had everybody back inside the 20-yard area. But Elliot Hall, the Oxford tackle from 10 yards.
Yeah, now it's
got ahead of
moving.
Birds off target.
Oh my God.
Pedro is starting the first of a 3-game ban tonight. So Mike Proctor's playing as a central striker. Hasn't really had much service. The only real attempt that Hull have had came early on when Abu Kamara cut in from the right, but he shot a couple of deflections in a crowded 18-yard area. It's not been the best game so far and stays Hull City 0, Oxford United 0.
But it was the best possible start. United scoring inside 3 minutes at home to Millwall.
We will shortly be arriving at West Wyvern.
Took you that long to get to fucking West Wyvern.
So far, Jovi. But Joe Rockford has been absolutely brilliant, just the way he glides over the
Yeah,
pitch,
man.
quality on the ball, anything positive really to come from him. But Brendan Harrison's also had a really good opportunity. Just recently, again, another player who hasn't probably been anywhere near his best in terms of his goal output, his assists, but does
the
really,
announcement
well
from the
here again.
station,
Just plays
like,
off
is
the throw,
gone.
and this is what
Like,
he's
it's
good
just
at, driving the
broken.
ball into the box. Bit of a tight
Now, I don't
angle,
know
can he go
why
across
this Oh,
the
fuck
goal?
off.
Again, Jensen in goal doesn't really convince, certainly with the way that he
There's-
got
there's-
down and palmed it
there's
round
a
the
train
corner. But positive
also,
moment, certainly for Aronson and for Leeds. And at the moment, they're pretty comfortable. They're still 1-0.
Let's get first news for you from the late game in the Championship tonight. It's at the Bet365 Stadium, and Mark Robbins was hoping to come into Stoke and pull
This
them well
is
clear of any trouble.
West
It's not
Wyvern.
worked out that way. Just 10
This train
points with
is
11
for
games in charge,
Lynn by the
including that
Sea.
late defeat at his old club Coventry
The
in the
next
weekend.
station
If they're just
will
a point
be
above the
Lynn
bottom
by
three,
the
they welcome
Sea.
playoff chasing Blackburn tonight, looking for first win under their new boss Valerian Ismail. But pressure just starting to mount.
I'm getting bored of this place already. Is there anything else to do?
Into a back three. Just look at Travis, Forshaw, the experience, Cantwell and Dolan. It's very, very difficult. They're moving it, getting into different areas. So yeah, Stoke under a lot of pressure. Lewis Baker was on loan. Blackburn's come back into the side and man off down that right side.
This guy cannot fucking speak, cannot spell, can't do shit. He just doesn't do nothing, chat. He just fucking.
Literally making his return to Stoke tonight. Hasn't played since December. He's back. Blackburn have Todd Cantwell back in the team for them.
Well, I guess we can start with West Wyvern.
2 games for Ishmael. The former Barnsley and West Brom boss since he took over at Ewood Park. We're going to go off to Villa Park. Really noisy, lively start. In the front of the stand for the Villa fans, making the most of this occasion. Bruce, actually, who need goals tonight, have been threatening Michael Dawson.
We were so close, man.
Very confident in possession, starting up from the back.
We're
The
so
two
close.
fullbacks are higher wide, Sabi and the keeper who scored in the first leg. And they've just had an opportunity through the captain, Van Aken. Great ball in by Jashiri. Lovely left-footed swings, and he just gets in front of Tyrone Mings down to Martinez's left-hand post. He goes just the wrong side.
We were so bloody close, and then this little guy,
Villa are going, right, we'll surrender possession, no problem. We're in a very comfortable position. But you've got to remember,
Your
this
attention,
was a good performance by
please.
Bruges in the first leg.
The 20,
It wasn't
10,
as comfortable as the
Stepford
scoreline
Express,
ended, and
service
they'll be delighted
Lynn
the
by
way
the
they've
Sea,
started. Couple
has
of
been
opportunities, one
cancelled.
shot over the bar from
This is
Sabi,
due
mistake
to
from
a member
Cash.
of the train
Good
crew
start as he
being
down the right-hand side, very
unavailable.
positive again, swing the ball in. Defending. Good start from Bruges. 0-0.
Yeah, and they almost always score, this Bruges side. They've scored in 36 of the last 37 games. The only team to stop them scoring was Juventus. So every sign that they will at least find one at Villa Park tonight. We're going to take you back to the Emirates, where it took Arsenal just 6 minutes to stretch their huge lead even further through Alexander Zinchenko. 8-1 on aggregate. Now, you might have seen on social media last night, a whole load of the PSV fans have made a few days of it in London. They were at Wimbledon last night at the Cherry.
Well, there's a sign right in front of us.
And even though they're losing
That's
tonight,
the worst
they are
position to
making
put
their
a sign
presence felt
ever.
at the Emirates as well, Tim.
Incredible, yeah. I've never seen anything like it.
That's the worst.
Just
West Wyvern.
First leg. They've decided to
Dude, we know it's West Wyvern, but still.
Went to Cheltenham racing today as well.
Oh, bloody
So
hell, I'm
a
gonna
few
watch
days
it.
ago, even irrespective of their 8-1 down,
any
it's
announcements?
going to get worse.
All of them went.
Yeah, they've had a nightmare watching their team over
3
these
of them
2
at
legs,
once.
but they're enjoying their trip to London, that
We've
is for
got
sure.
2
And
more
by the way,
coming
so
in.
Arsenal now 8-1 up on aggregate, the record
Stepford
Champions
Central's
League
very
biggest
busy at
margin of
7
Your
in the
attention,
morning.
please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
20, 17. Stepford Connect. Service to Leighton City.
Okay, good.
Cancelled.
It's not. I don't care
This
about
is
it.
due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Right, the goal, it's popped up on the video printer, it's at the Vicarage Road, and it's Watford
Platform
have taken the lead
4
against
for
Swansea.
the
Aaron Paul.
2013 Stepford
And I'll
Connect.
tell you what, Gonzalo
Service
Franco of
to
Swansea will not
Stepford
want to
Central.
watch this again.
Fuck
The
off.
technical term for what he's had is a mare.
Wester
Jules. He's
Coast,
played the ball
Famir,
back to Tom Ince. I don't know what he's doing.
Leighton
And Ince
City,
just has the pick of his
Leighton,
Watford
Stepford
teammates
Road,
to
Rocket
fire. He
Parade,
plays the ball into the
Wharton
middle.
Newton,
It's left by
Hampton
Kayembe
Hargate,
and swept home
Benton
by Moussa
Bridge,
Sissoko around
Benton,
the penalty spot.
Coxley,
Emphatic finish
Bowden,
from Sissoko.
Angel
Excellent
Pass,
finish, in fact. But
St Helens
Swansea
Bridge,
and Gonzalo
Stepford
Franco have
East,
been punished. One
and
point, one up.
Stepford Central.
Inside in front there, back we
This
go to the
train is
MKM
formed
Stadium.
of
Hull
5
being held by
coaches.
Oxford United, who'd had the best real chance of the game before. They've
Your
only scored
attention,
4
Yes!
goals, Oxford, in the last
The
13 away games, but they are getting
Stepford
closer. Peter
Connect.
Smith.
Service
Yes, they
to
won a
Lynn
free
by
kick,
the Sea
25
has been
yards out.
cancelled.
Hull City made a wall of 5
This is
players.
due to
Metroline's
a
getting
member of the train
added.
crew being unavailable.
Metroline's getting added.
Try and get it up and over the wall, but it hit it low.
Come on.
To the keeper's
For
right.
the
And Ivan
20,
Pandora, the
15,
Croatian,
Stepford
gets correctly,
Express,
moves
service
smartly to his
to
right,
Lynn by
and
the
made a
Sea.
very impressive save
Calling
indeed.
out
Not much is
Lynn
happening
by
from
the
open
Sea
play,
only.
Julian. Play seems to be breaking down.
This train
Passes are
is
going
formed
astray.
of 11
From set play, Oxford
coaches.
have had the 2 best opportunities.
First
It
class
stays though
is
0-0.
located at the front of the train.
Oxford side who do not travel well, 1 away win.
Finally, it took you that bloody long, but that.
In the division, 16 points only picked up at the MKM, and only 3 wins, and the last of those was in their last game against Plymouth. So poor home record against poor away record. We'll see how that marries up over the next hour or so. Let's take you back to the Champions League. By the way, that Conor Gallagher goal for Atletico in the derby was timed at 27 seconds.
The next station
His first ever
will
Champions
be
League goal, 27
Lynn by
seconds.
the
That is the
Sea.
fastest ever Champions League goal by an English player, and it's Conor Gallagher. There's a quiz
Your
question
attention,
for the future.
please.
So it's 2-2 on aggregate. It's game on.
20,
What's happened since that early goal,
03,
Vincent?
Stepford
Just like you
Express,
thought what was going to
service
happen.
to
Real Madrid now
Lynn by
dominating
the
possession.
Sea
They've got the
has
goal now
been
after Real Madrid.
cancelled.
They've got something to hold on to.
This
You know
is
what
due
Simeone's
to
teams
a
are like.
member of the
As
train
you
crew
said earlier,
being
they have them revved
unavailable.
up, and they are revved up. Everything's going on. Madrid are dominating.
Do,
Real Madrid
do,
are dominating.
do,
Sorry, and
This video is officially 2 hours long. Ding dong ding ding da ding ding. You finally get a break from the Champions League. Do
he's better in the midfield, but he has to play right back for the injury to cover. But yeah, good start, really good start from both teams. Still 1-0 Atletico.
And I mentioned before that although Real Madrid tend to have the upper hand, certainly in European ties against their city rivals, they've won all 5 meetings, all 5 ties, including a couple of finals. They've had problems down the years. They've won just 3 of their last 17 away games at Atletico across the city in all competitions. Behind tonight, Atletico will believe now they can knock out the holders this evening. We're going to take you back to Ellen Road. Last couple of times we've been there.
No,
Jeremy told us about a goal
you
for the home
cannot
side.
drive.
It's been more Leeds chances. Is
stop.
that pattern continuing?
Yeah, more leads. Disappointing from Millwall's perspective, though. George Honeyman's had to go off injured, Jules, and he's actually been pretty bright down that right-hand side. Any of their good moments have come down there, but in terms of chances, definitely Leeds. Rothwell again involved, passing to his midfield partner Tanaka, and decent strike, but just slices across it. It's always going away from goal. The player who has scored some brilliant.
We
strikes
had
so
it
far this season.
right there
Get
again, guys,
on
and it's
target. But
fucking
yeah, at the
taken
moment,
away
Leeds very
from
much
us.
dictating everything about
This
this game.
game.
Looking actually really smooth. Perot's just going in here. He's through on goal, but he's offside. I think, Jules, it was a really, really
I
lovely
am
move.
done.
I think the linesman
I
was
am
just having
done.
a chat with the referee.
Okay.
He's run off celebrating.
I am
Flag
done.
is up though,
I
so it is
am
gonna be
done.
ruled off. We'll see it here.
Everybody
Again, lovely bit of
listen to
interplay
me.
here. Little
I
touch,
am
1-2.
done.
Lovely little
I
touch in the
am
box and
done.
a
Everybody,
finish into the corner. Not quite sure
everybody,
exactly where that
I am
offside was, whether it was the
done.
initial pass into Pirot after he gets the 1-2 off. We'll have to see it again, Jules. But
Yeah, we're going to. Yeah, here we go.
Been ruled off. We'll have a closer look now. Oh, that is a tight one, isn't it? Again, for me.
Where's Mike when you need it?
Oh, blimey, I'm
Where's
not sure
VAR
about
when
that,
you need
Jules.
it?
Not sure about that one, but again, it's a brilliant bit of play to
hot
get himself
cross
in there.
bun.
Linesman's got to give what he
Hot
sees at the time. He's right down the line of it. Obviously, no
one
VAR,
or
so
many,
listen, still
two
1-0
or
lead.
penny,
Yeah, well,
one
Leeds
or
were Liverpool, they
many,
were didn't get a
two or
penalty at the
penny.
weekend.
I'm
That ball's tight,
singing
that decision's gone
songs
against them as
because
well.
there's going to be a long
Peru having missed two
wait,
great chances
so
at the
there's
weekend,
nothing for me
is
else to
denied
do.
a
I'm just
goal
going to
there
sing
tonight, but they still lead by a
random
goal to
shit
nil.
or do random
Now,
shit.
big moment in the game at Villa Park. Aston Villa well on
WRW,
top.
I don't know
And
what
this helps
I'm
their cause even further
saying.
because just 16
West
minutes
Star.
in,
West Star.
Yeah, it's just one long ball from Martinez over to Rashford, and Aston Villa.
Oh,
will
you
be
fucking
non-existent.
scared me.
For 13 minutes, there was 80% possession to Bruges. One ball over the top, and Sabi, I don't know what he's doing. He gets caught. Rashford, we know he likes to get in behind that full-back, and he just pulls him and catches him just outside the penalty box. He goes down. Referee has no doubt brings a red card out, and Sabi is off. I mean, this is just, well, it's game over now because Bruges have been brilliant. They really, really have. As I've said, 80% possession in the first 13, 14 minutes, but it's amazing how one ball, you turn things around. Martinez, one long ball over the top for Rashford. Good in behind, would have been clean through on Simon Mignolet. However, how it changes in the blink of an eye. Bruges down to 10 men, and Aston Villa have a free kick just outside the 18-yard box.
Yeah, we talked before the game, didn't we, about Rashford and the pace and how they'd handle that, and Saber didn't know how to handle it, brought him down, and he is off. He looks thoroughly dejected as he makes his way off, and as he trudges off, as Michael intimates, could that be the end of Bruges' hope? Out to 10 there. Let's tell you about another goal in the tie between Arsenal and PSV. But those travelling PSV fans who were jumping up and down before are jumping up and down with even more gusto.
Absolutely, game on. I mean,
I just could not think of a word that explains how you bounce a bit more than how you bounce a lot.
1-1. It was a good break actually. It was a long ball from Raya. He just kicks it forward. They pick up Bakayoko, picks up second. They just cut the ball into Perisic, who, you know, they won't enjoy that, the Arsenal fans, because that's the next Tottenham player there, just sticking one from 18 yards into the top corner past Raya. 1-1. Fair play to them. Kept going. You know, they're playing for pride here tonight. It's 8-2 on aggregate.
8-2. Felt like about a minute while I tried to find the right word there. So let's get very quickly to a goal in the Championship. It's the late game at the Bet365 Stadium. It's Michael Brown.
Yeah, it just looked Stoke just leading Pouncer on a poor pass. It was a cross down that left-hand side, and Al Hamidi just gets across, and it's Lewis Baker. Just as the ball comes across, but it's the overlap for that poor ball, and then the timing of the run back post is perfect position, and of all people, doesn't really want to celebrate too much, but again, you can't play passes right across the face, and that's the problem, isn't it? And they were controlling it really, but 1-0 Stoke.
Yeah, it's just the start that they needed, really, wasn't it? They failed to score in 6 of the last 10 home Championship games. They've scored tonight. It could be a really big goal as they try to put a bit more distance between them and the bottom 3. Aston Villa trying to put more distance in terms of the aggregate scoreline between them and Bruges, who are down to 10, and Michael, they nearly made them pay.
They did from the sending off, the resulting free kick. It was Tielemans who stood over it. Great free kick. I'm not too sure what the wall's doing. It looks like it moves out the way, and luckily for Bruges, Mignolet keeps out down to his right. I know it's a game over and tie over. I mean, there's 17 minutes to play in the 3-1 down. For 17 minutes, it'd been one-way traffic. But Unai Emery has set his Aston Villa team up to probably go out and play like this. And you could just feel the tension in around the crowd. There was atmosphere. They started to try and get behind the Aston Villa team because they knew they were under pressure. And they knew if Bruges got that goal, how it could change. And then once it's upfield, how it's just changed. In the blink of an eye, they're down to 10 men. And now Aston Villa are back in cruise control. 3-1 up on the tie, 0-0 on the night. Bruges down to 10 men.
Back we go to the Emirates Stadium, and given this is a dead rubber, really, because the
Platform
tie is
1
done. It's
for
pretty
the
entertaining. And Raya's been
20,
called
21
making a big save.
Stepford
big save.
Express,
And it's a really, really
Fine.
by the sea.
Thank fuck. Finally.
Ben White looks like he needs the minutes here.
and
You know, he's
Lynn
obviously
by
going
the
to be
sea.
rusty. He's been out for such a long time.
This
That's why
train
it's
is
such a good
formed
game for
of
him to get
9
back.
coaches.
And as he gets it onto his right foot, it's
First
obvious what
class
he's
is
going to do.
located at
But
the
he
front
bends
of
it
the
right
train.
into that far corner. And David Raya just
It's
gets
filled.
tip on it, just takes it right for the corner. Still 1-1, but a great, good, fair credit to PSV. They're right having a go at it.
Let's take it back to Fratton Park in the Championship. Portsmouth up against Plymouth. Portsmouth looking for a fourth successive home win. Have they come any closer to opening the scoring? Jamie Mackey.
Yeah, they just came really close, Jules, and it was Murphy on the left-hand side again, who's a real threat for them, really direct down the left-hand side. This one came from the corner, whipped it in, couldn't quite see which Portsmouth player got on the front post and flicked in. Hazard made a good save down to his right. Just before that, Murphy got down the left-hand side and pulled one back for Colby Bishop, who was sniffing around the 6-yard boy, was well defended. That resulted in the corner with the chance you've just seen. But Plymouth are playing quite deep. They're in the back five and they find it quite hard to get out. Portsmouth are dominating. Everything's going through Freddie Potts, who's running the game. Haven't made a breakthrough yet, but they're certainly on top, Jules. 0-0.
Yeah, absolutely bossing the ball, Portsmouth. 82% possession in the opening.
There's Navy on the W10.
More than that now, 35 minutes or so. So they are on top, but no goals yet at Fratton Park. No goals at the MKM between Hull and Oxford. Leeds still that early own goal up against Millwall. Stoke leading Blackburn through that Al-Hamidi goal a moment ago. And Stoke a goal up against Swansea. And so far, so good from a Premier League perspective. 1-1 at the Emirates. Arsenal 8-2 up against PSV. And although there's no goals at Villa Park, Villa with that 3-1 advantage.
North Shore, Lynn Marcy. North Shore, Lynn.
Put your best face forward. Soccer Special, sponsored by Gillette Labs. Flora, made from ingredients that haven't been through a can.
Let yeah, the best of my God.
Let's ask an expert. Is that a serious question? Look at this cake. Confirmed there by the delightful Gordon Ramsay. Flora, skip the can.
Don't despair about loans and repairs. With up to £250 excess refund reward on car insurance.
We will shortly be arriving at North Shore. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Life can be tough, so look after yourself. Drink AG1. One scoop, once a day. Go to drinkag1.com.
It's okay, lads. I'm with the AA.
No wonder more people choose the AA. When the gang gets together, we just eat snacks.
Man, they smacks! Shut up!
Oh, don't you worry. I'll get the door. How am I? Sorry. Am I in the way? Sorry.
For last-minute groceries and everything else.
This train is for Lynn by the
My
Sea.
great-grandma Annie in
The
the
next
1921
station
census.
will be
Widowed, she
Lynn
raised
by the
6
Sea.
children all by herself, including my grandma, Iris, who became a mechanic in the Women's Land Army. Discover the inspiring stories in your family in the 1921 census on Ancestry. Start your 14-day free trial today. Get ready for the most anticipated F1 season in years. And see every race live, only on Sky Sports.
Sponsored by Gillette Labs.
No goals in the break in the Champions League. Let's get to the Championship. Stoke a goal up against Blackburn, who've come close, very close to an equaliser. Michael Brown.
Yeah, they were. It's a good break. Counter down that right-hand side. But again, when you've got Cantwell, you're looking about quality and pressure. But he does really well, don't he? He just waits, pulls the ball back to a lovely strike right across the goalkeeper. It was right across off that inside post. And Johansson celebrating as if he has got a touch. Still to be confirmed, but a really, really big chance for Blackburn.
Still Stoke are leading by 8-0. Just 23 points they've picked up at home this season. Only Hull and Sheffield Wednesday fewer than that.
Just east.
They can see the job through this evening. It'll be a massive win at the Metropolitano for Atletico Madrid if they can knock out the European champions Real Madrid. The tie is level after that goal inside 27 seconds for Conor Gallagher. 2-2 it is now. And you said that it was over to Real Madrid. They were seeing all the ball, Clinton, but Atletico just threatening another then.
Yeah, they're not. Even though Real Madrid is seeing all the ball, they're not working overlap in the goal. No chances. Atletico Madrid, just a long ball defensively.
We will shortly be arriving at Lynn by the Sea. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. This train terminates here.
I'm telling you something, Real Madrid, everyone keeps coming towards the ball. The only one who's running in behind.
You really fucking think I'm going to give you over to no?
Really good battle with Llorente at right back. It's a really good game though, George, but yeah, Atletico look the better team. Still
No.
Atletico Madrid.
Real Madrid have won all 9 ties under Ancelotti when they've won the first leg. Is that run going to come to an end tonight? We're just going to go back to that chance for Blackburn, which hit the post at the Bet365 with Michael. Michael, you had your suspicions it might have been a very good save, and we've got proof it was.
Do you know what he was celebrating as well? Like, as if to say, like, make sure everybody knows that I've got my hand on it. But it was a wonderful save. Obviously, a really good goalkeeper, well respected. He will go on, I'm sure, about that. But when you get another look, just literally that slightest of feet just send it to the post. Just get this right there now. Just that tiny touch with that little fingertip sends it on the post. It rolls across. So massive, massive save.
They're very self-deprecating there from Johansson. It was me.
This is
But it was a really important tally fingertip from the Stoke one in the lead by a goal to 0. But we go to the game at the MKM Stadium. We are still awaiting the breakthrough with about 3 or 4 minutes to go till half-time. Is either side looking like they might unlock the door before the break? Peter Smith.
Well, it has been a lot livelier, Julian. If there's one player who can unlock the door, it's the on-loan Hull player from Leeds United, Joe Gelhardt, who's been lively, sending in 3 corners from the right that Oxford dealt with superbly well. And from the third corner, Gelhardt set up Louis Cole for a snapshot that went wide. But Gelhardt himself having a couple of opportunities, one with some brilliant skill outside the box, another shot that went over the bar, and then a shot on the run that was parried by Jason Cummings, the Oxford keeper. And as Matt Cox went in for the follow-up, the flag went up for offside. Last couple of minutes of the first half, we've got 3.5 of them to go, and it remains Hull City 0, Oxford United 0.
Nearly half-time there, no goals. Nearly half-time at Fratton Park. Big goal, Jamie Mackie.
Massive goal, and it comes to
Thank you for watching this 2-hour shit.
Had over 80% possession. Look, really like the only team who's going to score, but it's Plymouth, and it's such a good goal. Really,
Bye. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Goodbye. This took hell.